This one thing made my Crohn symptoms 10 times worse and made so I could not get out of a flare. Want to guess what it was? It was mold. We had no idea we had mold in our home, and the house didn't smell that bad. It smelled a little musty when you first came in, like sort of just an older house smell. It was nothing visible. We had no idea. My health kept getting worse and worse and worse and kept going downhill so quickly. I was trying all my normal things that I do to get out of a flare, and they were not working anymore. I ended up even going into the emergency room and ended up being hospitalized for a few days to help me get out of the flare. I started to get better, but it wasn't very fast, and it wasn't like I wanted it to be. Around that time, I took a trip and spent about a week in my parents' home. During that 1 week, my health improved so drastically. I was absolutely amazed. At that point, I didn't realize that the difference was that their house didn't have mold in. I came back home, and within 24 hours, I was crashing again. My flare symptoms were coming back. I was in a lot of pain and was not in a good spot. This is when we started wondering if there is a possibility of having mold in our home. And the more we thought about it, the more it made sense. So I decided to leave the house again. My symptoms were getting so bad, I knew I was going to majorly crash if I did not get out of the house. So we tested our home for mold. It came back positive. I left for another few weeks till we had a better idea of what we were going to do next. In those weeks that I was gone, we decided that we would be moving out of the house, and so that was no longer an issue, but I needed to go home, pack up our stuff and all that, and we weren't sure how to make that work. I ended up buying an air purifier, and we ran it 24/7 in our bedroom, along with keeping windows and all open as much as possible in the main areas of the house. With those things, it helped so I could go home. I stayed at home for the last 3-4 weeks that we lived there, and was able to pack up and everything while my health slowly but surely did improve. Since leaving that home a few months ago, my health is at a completely different spot than it was, and I'm so thankful. So, all this to say, if you have an autoimmune condition or any other health issues that seem like you cannot get on